Peace, blood. Think fast. And, and I thought I was going this way. But just want to share this because I know how a lot of us on our spiritual walk, we know it's so many different teachings and different, quote unquote teachers out there. You know what I'm saying? But just different schools of thoughts. As far as like how to deal with our spiritual growth. We'll get caught up in this vibe of like, the soulmate and the twin flame and when I link up with my twin flame, man, and when I link up with my soulmate, I'm be unstoppable, man. Well, we'll get crossed up and that idea and forget to stay in the moment, to stay in the now. Because with some of those thoughts come a vibe of looking for future fulfillment to be complete. Like, in other words, it's kind of like that, same difference. So instead of a twin flame or, a soulmate, some people look for it like as far like, well, once I get this money, man, then I'm gonna be this, or I'm gonna be happy, or matter of fact, once I get my income tax check, then I'm a, oh yeah, and well, that's once a year, so you gonna only, feel good about yourself once a year, when income tax come in or whatever, once once I eat this Twinkie or once I do this, you know what I'm saying, then I'ma feel better. And that's just short-lived pleasure, because now your stomach hurt and you probably gotta go to the doctor for diabetes. You know, it's about being in the moment at all times, and with mostly Zen teachings to speak to is where kind of like why the Zen teachers in a lot of cases always clown the student, or like how some people would travel, like stories of how some people travel from America, like I'm looking for enlightenment, I'm looking for Zen. Like, looking for enlightenment, it's like you can't look for something that's in you. You know what I'm saying? Like, in essence, where you already enlightened, it's in you. You just gotta go inward and open it up within yourself. You know what I'm saying? But the whole thing is like not looking for something to make you complete. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh man, I gotta smoke herb to the vibe on this spiritual like, nah, like nothing else should, that should be a choice that you just, I want to smoke herb by choice, so I do it. But it shouldn't be reached out upon as something to complete you. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with the soulmate situation too. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with linking with our soulmates and linking with twin flames or whatever, which they a little different, but just to use it, in the context of looking for that significant other. You know what I'm saying? Like that, that masculine to balance out the feminine, or that feminine to balance out the masculine. Like a lot of us, but again, you are complete within yourself. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, you are electromagnetic being. Electrical, masculine and magnetic, feminine. All those aspects exist within all of us, no matter the necessary gender of the bodysuit. But again, it's not about sitting and waiting around like once I get my soulmate, I'll be complete, because then you just kind of, you're hindering your growth, and you kind of throwing it out to the universe that I'm not complete, you know what I'm saying? Like, and in essence, the person that you're gonna get is gonna have that same type of codependency of like looking for somebody to make them complete, in essence. Instead of being two complete people that know they are complete and just happen to meet up and vibe and hey, just start necking, you know, have a certain length and have kid, you know what I'm saying? Cause all the getting married stuff, that's all through, you know, society, a lot of European, things created and not necessarily indigenous in nature. Because when you think about it, and even to the whole aspect of marriage, where they switch it around, where the the woman gotta walk up the aisle to the man, you know. Matter of fact, is over masculizing things until almost to the point of feminizing the man. You know, that's why you get like the homosexual nature of a lot of like that. You know, like when you up there with the Skull and Bones and all these little groups in Bohemian Grove, where they, matter of fact, how whatchamacallit say you not running butt naked hugging redwoods, Nixon. You know, he actually commented out loud. That's why instead of us getting assassinated, they just was like, look, we just gonna impeach your ass. Look, I'll be talking about that shit again. You know what I'm saying? But you see where that come from. And again, speaking facts, y'all know I don't have nothing against any walk of life of any nature. You know, you do what you do. Your sexual nature is your sexual nature. You vibe with it how you vibe with it. But it is a fact that, way they over masculinized things and made it to where, like what Adam had Eve, like a man having a woman, like, trying to take the place of a woman in essence. You know, that's you know, but that's basically it, y'all. Just remembering, you know, you don't need nothing outside yourself to be complete. Like, I figure once I get this piece of pyrite, man, then I'll be complete. Or once I get me another piece of moldavite, then I'll be complete. Once I, like, nah, it'd be nice when I get another piece of moldavite. But, that won't make me complete, you know what I'm saying? That's not what I'm, and again, and in essence, too, how this is also tied to being in our mind or looking for some type of future fulfillment, which is also built into religion, the insanity of religion with the whole situation of, you know, we're going to wait till Jesus come to, then that's when things going to change, or, so instead of being in the now, looking for some type of future salvation. And when you look at that method of looking for future salvation, when you look at the way of the world, with the oppressor and the way they've been, the way they've been allowed to run things, because we allowed them to by being in our slumber and being ignorant to who we truly are, But when we look at the way they've been doing things with Jesus, you know what I'm saying, and waiting on Jesus, or Jesus, so say, taking care of the sins, and seeing how that operate, it's in our face how people who hold that doctrine sacred, how they operate, which they really don't. They hold it sacred enough to make y'all think, as the chess game of it too, like they hold it sacred enough just to make y'all think they hold it sacred, They'll have little pictures of them probably walking into a cathedral and going to church, Pretty sure Obama went to church and had that video, and, look, Obama going to church. And they don't fuck with none of that shit for real. Like, I mean, they fuck with it, but in the sense of like to confuse y'all, and more so in the unrighteous manner of it, like how to live, the little sexual molestation and all that other stuff, Again, pointing back to that whole situation with the over masculinity vibe. But again, not looking outside ourselves, not for no, food, no drugs, no, be fulfilled. So again, like I'm pounding with the crystals, like, there's no crystal. I am the crystal. I just like working with the different little crystals outside my body as well. Why, I like this one of my little, favorite, I ain't gonna say props in essence, cause well, it's a little bit, cause even though I say like the herb is a prop, in the Matrix, like in this movie, when we think about personas, a persona is like playing a certain little, act, or a person, being a person is like being persona, what I'm saying, acting in the movie, and these just my props, In fact, these ain't even real glasses, you know. My props in the movie. A scarf, crystals, but I digress. Just make sure we don't forget to be in the moment and know that we are, you know, fulfilled, not looking for a future fulfillment. That, you know, like having that mate and that significant other is a plus to, you know, the existence, or, you know, being able to smoke herb is a plus. Keep thinking something. Keep smoking herb, you know, that's a plus. Having crystals, that's a plus. But that ain't what make us complete. You know what I'm saying? You know, certain little relationships and situations, in essence, along the way might you know, help us grow, whatever. But again, it's not looking for that to make you complete. If you looking for that to make you complete, then, you know, you're pulling yourself down, in essence. You know, you don't need anything to be complete. You are already complete. You know, again, that's just, you know, again, plus to have all those other situations. That's and again, doesn't say that again, that having that significant other, you know, that masculine to your feminine, or that feminine to your masculine, to balance things off. You know, that's not to say that you know, that union feels good and brings balance and things of this nature. But again, you're already complete in your nature, you know, within yourself. So just wanted to share that, because I know how a lot of people, you know, with the spiritual things, like, oh, looking for the twin flame, looking for the soulmate. You be looking and waiting like people looking and waiting for Jesus. You know what I'm saying? You don't fall into it. Be the same constructs, just different people, places, or things. And all that matters is that it's the same construct. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what's throwing you off, regardless of if it's Jesus, or looking for a soulmate, or some food, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You're looking for something else outside yourself to be complete. You know, like, once I start eating healthy, I'm complete. I'm spiritual. Once I start doing yoga, I'm complete. I'm spiritual. You know what I'm saying? Again, just accepting yourself and your being makes you complete. Accepting your imperfection, you know what I'm saying? Accepting that you are on a constant growth, you know, is what makes you complete in that sense, you know. So, but peace. Have it now. Now is a vibrate, of course. Not too far in the future. Not too far in the past.